Martin, Aston Martin. You thought it's a nice car, right? And it is. But it wouldn't be in our workshop if there is no rust on it. Let me show you. Well, this car is produced at 1995. Pretty much years on it, you can see it, but she is in the last second in the workshop before she become too much for, let's say, some sort of restoration, because we're gonna do the floor. The rest of the car is really, really good condition. But here, the thing that we cannot beat, the time showing how dangerous it is. You see, there is a bit rust, so these corners will be restored. Somebody did this before us, and somebody did expensive mistake because they just treated this car with the protective paint over the rust, which is, how to say this, extremely stupid. So our job is to peel off all this and to see what goes wrong so we can fix it. So definitely I'm gonna cut all this outer sill to repair the inner sill and bit of floor checking points. This is very heavy car, and the good sign is that the checking points are not in. So that means that usually means that the inner sills are fine. Bože already removed the suspension. Now we're waiting for Kevin to do his magic about mechanics inside, because we're going to change the bushings, the bearings, everything what goes with it. And oh, look, this side is even worse. Maybe we can see what's inside. So sorry that time. You know how they say, never introduce your heroes. Guys, you had this car on your posters in your rooms. We grow up with this, but sometimes it's just better to not see. But that's what we do. This car, whatever I see on this car, it's a official child between Ford and Jag, because it has the locks of Ford Transit and the taillights of the Mazda 323F or whatever. But that's how it goes. It's still Aston Martin, and she's still a beauty. And after this job, she will be even better. I inspect the car because we washed the car detailing. Most of the scrap fell off. Anyway, we have to clean. You can hear this sound, right? That's rust. We deal with the rust so much that now I can recognize the rust by the sound or smell. And this one sounds and smells good because there is a still healthy bits underneath, which gives me at least a shape what to do it. This car, if you remember Toyota Celica, this car will be done on the same way. But we decide to not peel off, to not remove all the parts from once, because the front suspension is still there. We remove just back suspension. When we finish everything, we will fit the suspension, and then we go on to the front side. It's simply too much parts and bits, and we don't want to mix that, or how say, let's do it a bit quicker, more accurate. This also goes out, but in the second time. Now the focus is on this semi-chassis boxes. They have to be healthy because they suffered the immense power of this engine. It's a typical Jag Aston Martin engine, 6 in the line, million cubic centimeters and plenty of horsepower or whatever. Let me show you something else. This is when I see this box and this frame and this diff, it reminds me on Jaguar E-Type, and after that plenty of the Jags and Aston Martins, XJS or whatever. But as the one famous farmer used to say about these cars, speed and power. I hope you're gonna see this. So this box is a surface rust, so we're gonna dismantle all of these bits. We're gonna put this in sandblaster, and I think this will be zinc plated. For me, I found this impressive. Look, you know those lads who are complaining that their shocks are gone. So this car has 4 shocks at the back, right? That's for, I already said, speed and power. So it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not too bad, and will be saved. It's heavy as fuck, but okay. Most of the bolts are good, the threads are still fine. This was the last moment that she came, so we can work around it without breaking bolts or to do more damage. This is ABS sensors. Look, this engineering. This is ABS sensor, so my friends mechanics, they would know what I'm talking about. So if you want to remove suspension from the car, you have to disconnect the sensors. So that's why we have to remove the seats from the car, because those wires, they travel all the way at the front. So it's not just a mechanic job. It's a headache. I'm joking. Now, Bojo or Kevin will dismantle that. We'll mark all the parts, put them in the box, assemble, fit on the car. Before that, I'm going to weld all these patches, blah, blah. You know the story. Thank you that you follow us.